Cole Hamels on MLB offseason market, this is tough to see, originally appeared on nbcsportschicago.comMESA, Ariz. Cole Hamels let out a few chuckles initially when asked about comments from Phillies ownership, but that was the only thing about baseball's frozen market that he found humor in. A couple weeks into the offseason, Phillies owner John Middleton said his team may spend "stupid" money this winter, though they have yet to ink either of their top targets, Bryce Harper and Manny Machad, to a deal as of Saturday afternoon. "John's the best there," Hamels said between laughs, reminiscing about his 13 years in the Phillies organization. "I've always enjoyed John, he's great," but then things turned serious as Hamels explained how players are currently viewing a free agency system that is so clearly in need of updates. Hamels sat at the table in the Cubs media workroom on Feb. 16, nearly a full week into spring training, talking about a market that still featured many big league players beyond Harper and Machado, though it's that duo that's really the focal point. "Things have gotten so bad," Cardinals veteran Adam Wainwright said this weekend he is worried players may walk out mid-season. "This is tough for baseball," Hamels said. "If you really look at it, I think it's tough for the fans. We're players and we're blessed to be in this position, but I think before we were in this position, we were baseball fans and we understood being a fan of the city we grew up in. We understand trying to follow and like a player, getting his jersey. There's a benefit in building and having those types of players. You have to have those players in the league. It benefits having those guys sign early so you can build off that, you can market off that. That's what I believe the fans want and need. This is tough to see. It really is. I know there will probably be some changes in the future to make sure everything is balanced and everything is fair. You have to really look at it from a standpoint that the fans want to see something and we're trying to provide it as much and as best as you possibly can, but you do have to have those players. They really do make this game the best, and when you have the best players out there signed early, I think it helps the game 100 times more." The Cubs obviously picked up Hamels' $20 million option to kick off the offseason, but he admitted there were a few moments where he thought he might join Harper, Machado and the others in the free agent market. The act of picking up Hamels' option ensured the Cubs had less financial flexibility to utilize for other areas of the roster this winter, and is part of the reason Theo Epstein's front office can't add a guy like Harper or Machado, but the Cubs also know how valuable Hamels is, and the veteran lefty made a hell of an impression on the team and clubhouse in his 2-month stint last season. Still, Hamels is only signed through 2019, and soon enough, he will be back in the open market trying to find a job in a tough situation. "I look at it like, I hope I did everything I possibly could to make sure that all 29, 30 teams want me," Hamels said. "That I'm desirable. It comes from what your approach is off the field, who you are as a person off the field, what you stand for. But at the end of the day, it does come to results. If I had to stand alone on just my results as a player, that teams would want that and experience that comes with what I've been able to do and accomplish in the postseason, and what I can do for the younger generation of minor league players who are trying to come up and fill that role, too." Click here to download the new My Teams app by NBC Sports. Receive comprehensive coverage of your teams and stream the Cubs easily on your device.